Okay, so this is my second attempt of recording this, and I just thought I'd watch my races back and see where I think I did well, see where I'm not happy with it, and yeah, go from there. So, qualified 11th. I had a really bad Q2, but I didn't want to waste any more tyres, so kind of just left it, if I'm honest. But yeah, I thought, screw it, we'll just go in, use one set of tyres in quali, and then go for the race. So try not to over rev, don't want any wheel spin. And then I'm looking, I don't like to go in the middle, so I was like, right, I can steal some places on the inside here. I think we did a good job. So we've gone from 11th, we're up to 9th now. And then I start slowing down a little bit halfway through there. Kept 9th, a little contact with Pete there, up into 8th. Sorry about that, Pete. So yeah, it's looking 8th. So gone from 11th to 8th on the first couple of corners, which I'm pretty happy with. Too fast into there. A bit sloppy there as well. Pete spins out. So I take Pete's place and then I lose a place to DG. Go in there at the wrong angle, and like this S section, if you go in wrong, just the whole thing is fucked basically. Nice little slow down here, like that corner, but that's probably the widest I've ever hit that. This I was pretty happy with. It's pretty smooth through there. DG's getting away from me a little bit there. But we're closing up on the straight. I am using ERS there. It's got 70% left. I didn't use a huge amount early on. Then he takes the racing line again, so we've just got to react to that. Thought about, I was hoping I was going to have enough to go on the inside. Oh no, shit, I actually do. Didn't remember that overtake, so yeah, nice little overtake there. Slow down, I went wider here because I was trying to give him space, but I ended up just really badly fucking it up. But yeah, that was my mindset there. Give Pete his place back. So I was too courteous there maybe. Chasing up on Pete again. Totally fucked that. A little bit better of an S section, although not much. All over the road there. That bit's not too bad. So I want that place back from Pete. There you go. Take that corner pretty wide again there actually. Not the cleanest there, I sort of overturned. Totally fucked that. DG's going into the pits, I'm assuming he's got damage from somewhere.
Okay, DRS is now available.
So we grab 8th back. Pete on the left there. I like to take that outside line. So I'm mindful that I don't want to push up the inside and then get into like a weird turning angle. Keep some pressure on Pete. Saving my ERS, I've still got 70%. I know there's a couple of guys on like 20% at this point. Still a little bit fast through there. That's a bit better. I like this corner, I'm good. I like that corner. Pretty fast through there, I think. And then we just go into this like absolutely torrid S section again. Oh, this isn't too bad. This ain't too bad. Oh no, I fucked it. That might be the best I did that S section all race, just to make everyone aware. Okay. Bit wide there. Following okay. Pete's getting away a bit there, so I've whacked on ERS, but this is the benefit of saving it. Used it to sort of make up for that bad corner, or bad exit anyway. I'm coming up behind Pete here. So we closed off a lot of time there. Decide that track's not really for me, so I'll just make my own route. Josh ran. He certainly does. Right. Still following Pete. Pretty nicely there. Oh, I fucked it.
There's been an incident on track.
So he's opened up
loose debris.
about 2/10 gap
Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are
from
no plans
from
for a
where we
safety
were,
car right
and I
now.
imagine it's probably going to get bigger through this S section. Yeah, I don't think I nailed the S section once this
There's
entire
been an
race.
incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a
Yeah, he's
safety
moving
car
up to
right
a
now.
second
Just be
now.
careful.
I'm hoping to catch up through this section. This corner, I just love. This is my favourite corner in the whole game. You can hit it like hard. Pete and me both overturned there. Cut that pretty nice. Oh, nearly lost it there. So I'm much closer now. DRS. And we're just flying up. He's holding the left. What do I do here? Oh no, I just go for it. I just go for it and I've gone for the inside line, which I get. Pete holds it, switches back really nice. There's millimeters in that. That was a great bit of racing there. Coming up alongside Pete, decides to back off because he's holding the racing line. And I'll be honest, I just don't know how else to take that corner. So yeah, just gave off a little bit there. Trying to sweep around behind him again. So we're about at the same difference as we were last lap. Let's see how much he opens up here. I'm pretty sure he gets past. Yeah, so I think it's Nathan here. Crashed off. So
Okay,
Pete
clear.
got to drive through Nathan. I got slowed down there a little bit. Although in fairness to Nathan, he did pull over, which was good of him. Because I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have. Nathan goes off the track again there. So he's obviously got like wing damage or no front wing. But Pete's been able to open up like a 2-second gap nearly. So do I use an ERS here? I should be, in my view, I should be using ERS here, which I'm not. And I'm sat on like, yeah, I was sat on 80 at the start of that straight and I should be using it. Although I have caught up, oh, it's safety car. Yeah, that took me a while to realise. That is why I wasn't using it. There we go. Okay, so safety car. Hate driving in a safety car. This is where like 90% of my accidents occur. I never check those MFDs as well. When it comes up with a new thing, I'm just like, yeah, right. Probably knows better than me. So we're just trying to focus on Delta. I would say I'm trying to look after my tyres, but I seem to be hitting every single curb possible. Yeah. Oh, no, I avoided one. There we go. This might be my best S section, actually. Under the safety car. Yeah, there we go. Nailed it. Easy. Okay.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
So yeah, we're going to pit here. I think my strategy was put me on another pair of softs. So yeah, you'll notice here that I use pit release assist.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pit.
Yeah, it's just one last thing to think about really. Back behind Pete, DJ flies
Okay,
past,
you only
he's
have to
going for the
stop
track
once now.
position.
One stop
And actually he just pitted the lap before, hadn't he? He just pitted the lap before. Now this is unfortunately, and you'll see why in about a minute, this has unfortunately put me in between Pete and Josh Ram. Which is not a position you want to find yourself in, if I'm being completely honest. So notice he was going what I'm saying here, through this whole section, look in my rearview mirror. So I've noticed that every corner, despite being under a safety car, he's gone wide. Which is, you know, it's fine, it happens, right? Maybe just slow down a bit. But he seems to be really struggling. There, he nearly hits me at the back. And then I'm looking at him, because he's nearly hit me there, I'm slowing down here, and then I notice, you see it's actually me that makes the dodge there, because he's just going to plow right into the back of me if I don't do that. Pete brakes here, I turn and brake. Josh goes into the back of me there, and it gives me a 5-second drive-through penalty. So despite the fact that he nearly hit me at the middle of the S, I had to dodge him despite being the car in the front on the tight corner, and he then drove into the back of me when I avoided another car. It was me that was given the penalty there, and that pissed me off. So at this point of the track, it's probably good that I don't use like voice comms while I'm playing, because I was just absolutely raging. And then I was like, listen, it's not going to do anything for me. I need to just kind of get on with it. Yeah, so we'll go through safety car for a little bit more. I think it's the end of this lap. I think there are a lot of safety car incidents. But yeah, this next little section is pretty good for us. I noticed actually, and I've only just noticed it now, watching it back, I noticed that Pete's actually gone on to mediums here. Which I didn't realise in the race. I thought we'd kept on the same compound, but I guess it shows in the menu panel as well. Yeah, still absolutely fuming at this point that Josh had just driven into me for no reason. So carried on there. I think the safety car comes in this lap. And yeah, I'm fuming because no one else around me's got penalties. I'm sat with a big 5-second penalty, and it's also a stop and go one.
No overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position
So
until the
yeah,
green flags.
so not only is it like it's 5 seconds, it's like track position as well. It's not like I've got a 5-second that I can just sort of raise a ticket on at the end of the race and be like, hey guys, this wasn't right. This is like actually race impacting, which is really, really annoying. Yeah, so push up here, off we go. I've got full DRS. I think most people probably did, but because I've obviously saved a lot of mine, I can just let it go here. Realise that I'm not catching Pete in the way that I wanted to, so again, just saved it.
Incident on track resulting in loose debris.
Another crash.
Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
And boom, goodbye Pete. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. So again, give the respect, go around the outside. We nearly touch again, but we don't. Had to go off track limit a little bit there, but yeah, I'd rather take a 3-second than take someone out. Yeah, I think I actually get a 3-second penalty coming through here. Maybe not. I do shortly. I do get 3 seconds shortly. So we've got Luke in front of us. He's on the mediums, 2 seconds ahead. So I'm hoping, if I've learnt to drive at all, I'm hoping that being on fresh softs, we should be able to catch him. But I also suck, so there's no guarantee. Again, really high ERS, so I've just whacked it on through this straight, seeing if I can close anything off. I noticed that Luke's also using his, so I just turn it off. There's no point. I'll try and catch him through another area. Panini Man spins out, so that's us into 6th. That's my 3-second, there we go. That's 100% my fault. 100% my fault there.
Gap to car in front is 2.2 seconds.
Okay. So he's maintaining that 2-second gap. Not sure what I'm doing here. I've gone into the menu and then I've tried to drive at the same time. And my brain has just ceased to function. So when you guys get older, this will happen to you as well. You can't multitask anymore. So he's now 3 seconds ahead because I opened a menu and forgot how to drive. But he is right in the bunch with a load of other cars, so he's limited on his speed. Again, we've come through to this final section. I'm on 85% ERS already. So again, practically full, 89, 88, 87. So again, whack it on here on the straight.
DRS is now enabled.
So Luke's actually overtaken Raz. I'm catching up massively on Raz here. I'll say massively, a little bit. Raz spins out. So I've flown past. Now actually, yeah, I was going to say, there's a shitload of penalties between us here. So again, I'm back on to chasing Luke. Luke's in third, I'm in fourth. At the moment, I'm just like, what the hell's going on? I didn't know that there was actual race positions that weren't double figures, so learning new stuff all the time. Okay, so Luke's opening that gap up. Again, pretty messy through there. Do I make up any time here? Okay. I don't know if this is the cut. No, because there's a gap in front of him. So I actually made up quite a lot of time through there. Maybe 3 tenths, 2 tenths, 3 tenths through there. Got my ERS on. I think he does as well. And now I'm starting to use it. So now that I'm pushing for places, my ERS is not great. But I mean, technically, we're a little bit closer than we were last lap.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
So MFDs tell me to stay out longer.
Confirmed.
I'll be honest, in the race I didn't read that. I was just like, nah, I'm going to stick to my main strategy. Again, there you see the dip in concentration when I get something pop up. I always seem to lose about a second. I mean, it's unfortunate that both of those have come through in the S section as well, or both the menus. But I guess that's my choice. So DJ's gone in for another pit. So that's, I believe, his second stop. We're obviously 1 lap pressure. I guess he was on softs, wasn't he? So I'm in third now, and yeah, feeling pretty good about that. Again, never driven in podium positions before, unless obviously it's like a 3-man race. Then I'm all over that. But yeah, first time I've driven in podium positions. I thought I would get really nervous, but I actually found it like quite encouraging, so it made me push on a little bit more. There's no way I'm closing. Yeah, there's no way I'm closing that gap. I'm looking behind me, and I've got Just Anime and Black Wolf behind me, which again in my head I'm like, how the fuck am I ahead of these guys? But yeah, somehow I am.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
So virtual safety car, which is, to be fair, virtual safety car is exactly what I need.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Because yeah, I'm going to be able to close this gap now. to the, or potentially
Strategy is available on the MFD.
potentially close the gap. Actually, if someone could tell me,
Okay, copy that.
does the virtual safety car mean that I have to keep the same distance as the cars ahead of me, or can I just join up as long as I don't break the delta? We'll see. They're still pretty far ahead. They're still pretty far ahead. And then we go into the pit. Now, I didn't realise at this point it was a stop and go penalty. And I guess if it is a stop and go penalty, this might have been the right move to go and take it while you're under a safety car. And then while you're losing the track position, again for you 5 seconds, God that was so annoying. While you're losing the track position, you're still going to catch up, so at least you're not going to be 5 seconds behind. So maybe that was the right call. But it just felt really bad, because I don't feel like it was my mistake, and yeah, I feel like I was punished for it, because otherwise I could have come out there, because I think, yeah, everyone pitted, so I would have come back out third there on a pair of fresh soft tyres, so I would have been in a really, really good spot, I think. So remember, I didn't do Q3. So these might have had 1 lap on them actually, or sorry, 2 laps from Q1. But yeah, these are pretty fresh tyres, and I would have been in third. So yeah, just a little bit devastated at that, to be honest. Sucks. Also, the other thing, when you lose position through something like that, and you're at the back, you tend to be with the drivers, and I know this because I am one, you tend to be with the drivers that crash a lot, so you have to be really fucking careful. And I do think, actually, I think I get hit from behind in this safety car queue as well. Okay, so there's a safety car crash there.
Immediately, or we will be penalized.
So we just pull to the side and dodge it.
During the safety car period.
And I think that was basically someone's AI brake checking anime. And then again, because I've just seen a crash, I'm a little bit mindful. I'm trying to give some space. Well, I have to do it again. And I think I get bumped there by Raz, but again, that's not something that I'd ever report, because that's accidental, and Raz usually has control of his car. Whereas if you take like 4 or 5, oh, Josh is behind me again, so I'm nervous. I remember being like physically nervous, realising Josh was behind me here. But yeah, if you've taken like 4 or 5 attempts to hit my car in the safety car queue, and then you hit me in the back, and then you don't like reach out or anything, then I'll definitely report.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, so safety car's going in. plan is here to try and stick behind someone quick and get a slipstream. Oh, that's not a great time to pit, actually, to be fair. Oh, they might have taken damage. Yeah, I just realised. So Joshy boy's coming past. It took a lot for me to not just fucking wheel tap him there because I was pissed off at him. Does he go up the inside? Yes, he does. Gets the place back. Nearly hit him in the back, actually. And then he hits into Luke. Again, another ram there. I managed to get past both of them, so this is actually pretty good for me. So we've ended up still in a position there. Okay, and then Luke hits me up on the inside, my corner. Spoke to Luke about that afterwards as well, and he held his hands up and was like, "Ah, sorry man, it happens." But I didn't take any damage from that, in all fairness. Luke did, and actually spun him out. It's unfortunate, but yeah. I think if I'd been in his position, I probably would have just pulled back on the gas a little bit. Because there was space behind me, he just tried to go through me. I didn't have to give him that corner. Raz is behind me again. He's super fast, so I'm trying to be careful. Got Helios and DG in front of me. Don't want to hit into my teammate. Helios is a really good dude, so yeah. Raz goes on the outside like he's got fucking turbo fuel, so I'm trying to follow his slipstream. This is a bit tasty. Thinking about the outside, just wanted to check I'd cleared Helios and then I switched across. That's probably pretty naughty, but there was enough room, so I think it was okay. And then I cut the corner in the track there, but who cares? Chasing on to Raz, want that spot back. Raz is really fucking good, by the way. He's so fast. Like, his corner exits are just really good. So we've had 2 warnings this lap so far. So I'm trying to be a bit more cautious. Totally fucked the S section again. Helios behind us. It's creating a bit of a buffer though, so I'm just trying to open up that gap. So I've opened up a second so far. 1.1. And then he's holding up the 2 cars behind him, so he's doing me a good favour here. Open up to 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. Yeah, so we've opened up a huge gap here. Not even using my ERS either. I'm trying to save it up because I want to try and get back. So the only thing that's going through my head now for the remainder of the race was I should be third. I need to get third back. How do I get third back? As annoying as it was to serve that 5 seconds, like the fact that I've only got 3 now actually feels pretty good. Raz and DG battling there.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Another new strategy option. Yeah, so I'm pushing on those guys. About the 2-second gap. Also, as well, while we're here, can I get some love on the F1 stream as well? I noticed that my race was covered for like 0.4 of a second through the time that I was racing. So yeah, let's get some more mayhem camera time, please. Okay, do that corner pretty well. A bit slow, but nice and controlled. This bit a bit rough through there. Swing it round here. But as you can see, pace-wise, I'm just not with the top of the pack really there. These opened up an extra 1.5 seconds that lap. Close to 2 actually. So yeah, maybe a podium wasn't on had I not got that 5-second penalty, but you never know. You never know. He's on mediums as well, so it's quite embarrassing that he's pulling ahead this far. But his corner exits are so good. That was nice, pretty smooth. Whew, nearly lost it there. I think I might check the grip at this point, or maybe I do it a little later. A bit slow through there. Again, I've got Josh Ram behind me. I noticed at this point he's got 12 seconds of penalty times. I think by the end of the race he was on 24, which is... I don't know if you call it impressive or not, but I've never seen it. So I guess in some ways it is quite an achievement.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
We're coming up to the pit window now.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
So he's trying to push through onto the racing line. So I've decided that my defensive move is going to be to hold that, basically just hold the racing line. And if he wants to, if he wants to try and overtake me, he can go around the inside, or he can go in the inside. Sorry, not around the inside, but he can go through the inside. I thought he was going to dive for me there, if I'm honest, but he didn't. I had to stop a little bit there, so he's had to go off the track. So good reactions from him, to be fair. It's allowed me to open up a bit of a gap. I'm now struggling pretty hard for grip through this section. On the straights, yeah, he's really got me on the straights actually. If you see the difference on the cars, maybe he's got just like ultra low downforce. I don't know. Whatever it is, wherever it is I want it. The other thought is he just like spamming his ERS? Let's see how much he closes here. Yeah, look at that closing. I'm using ERS here as well. I guess he's got DRS. Again, on his attack there, I just hold the racing line, so he can go somewhere else if he wants to. I think Swiss and Josh are battling there a little bit, which is helping me. Bit slow through there. It's not too bad. Oh, Swiss has maybe spun out. He's dropped a second. Oh yeah, he's dropped out quite a lot. I wonder if he got spun out. Totally fucked that.
We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Yep, so I'm sliding all over the place.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Pit window's open, so I'm opening up the ERS. There must have been a collision there, thinking about it. So again, I'm back up to 4th. So again, I fought from 11th to 3rd, and then 8th to 4th, but there is a really big gap. There's a really big gap between me and Raz, and yeah, I think if I'm being honest with myself, I'm probably not going to close that. The only thing I can hope to do is keep clean penalty wise, because I'm only on 3 seconds here and he's on 8, so I'm technically ahead of him. I think my math isn't great. Let's not work it out. Let's not check. But yeah, I think at some points I was close to actually being ahead of him on the track. Then I'm noticing again, DG is also on like a good amount of penalties, so if he picks up a couple more, there's the potential that I could just leapfrog in track position. So yeah, maybe I'm being a bit harsh on myself. But I've got my pit window coming up here anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Go in. I really fuck Swiss over here, so I like to go in slow, because I'd rather go in a little bit slow and lose like a second than lose a guaranteed 5 seconds. It's me and Swiss. Go in.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Release, release.
So I think that pit stop cost me around 4 or 5 places.
No more scheduled pit stops.
Oh, 6. So yeah, we dropped to 10th, but we know that the cars in front of us will probably have to pit, or they'll be on hard tyres, so we've got a chance to push past them. So I've got Helios and Josh in front of me. Fairly confident I can hunt them down. Take the corner well, but for me, I'm really pushing here. Especially because it's brand new tyres, there's no heat in them yet. And then yeah, just too much on the curb, and that's it.
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
And then yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I don't go on voice comms, because it was like 25 minutes of me just screaming at my cat. And yeah, I think overall, like when I look back, this is why I like to watch them back, because I find that when the races finish, and I've been like, if I've crashed out or something like that, I tend to be really like pissed off and disappointed. But if I go and watch it back, there was actually loads in there that was like that you can take as a positive. So did a load of overtakes, did loads of battling, did some side by side stuff, especially with like Pete and that, which was good. I actually felt quite quick as well. So yeah, maybe I'm not like top 3 quick there, but I felt like I was, you know, keeping up with the middle of the pack, and some of the slower guys I was able to just like breeze past them pretty easy. So yeah, not bad for a couple of weeks practice. I'm looking forward to Baku now, but I've got a funny feeling that I'm going to DNF on that as well. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks everyone for watching. If anyone's got any feedback or comments or anything like that, please by all means let me know. It'd be greatly appreciated. And speak to you all soon. Bye.